Yo, what's happening, folks? Finna show you how to change the oil on a 2015 Honda Fit. All right, bear with me. Gotta get my jack out, my tools out, and we rocking and rolling. This is real time. Okay. Jack, my tools. Jack stand. My big old jack. Jack it up on this side. We rocking and rolling. First thing first. Pull your dipstick out. Take your oil cap off so it can breathe. Right on the cap it tell you 0W20 oil is the oil it takes. All you need is 5 quarts. Got it right here, 0W20. This cost me about $32 and some change. Here's your air filter, STP S7317 XL. All right, got the oil cap off. Got the dipstick out. Let's look underneath. It better not be too dark. All right, we're underneath. Okay, I'm gonna jack it up so I can show you. Bear with me. So, I'm gonna put my jack right here on this pinch weld. See my finger? It's a pinch weld here. I'm putting my jack here. I'm gonna jack her up, okay? Watch and learn. Ooh. I'm doing it on the driver's side because the oil drains out on that side, so I don't want that side up in the air. I'm jacking the driver's side up. Same pinch weld right there. Real time, try to keep up. No sense in going to the Jiffy Lube and have them break your car. Do it at home for free. Get your jack the car all the way up. Get your jack stand underneath so you don't kill yourself. All right, going under. You're gonna need your drain thing. All right, I'm underneath. Here's the oil filter right here in front of your big fat face, and the oil drain plug. See here? Let me zoom out. Oil filter, oil drain plug. Feels like a 14 maybe. So let me grab my 14. Alright, I'm going with a 1/2 inch ratchet. Half-inch sockets. Okay, let's try 14. Gotta be a 15. That's 15. Gotta be a 16. Oh, yeah, 16. Dang, he was 17? Okay. Excuse me. Alright, so officially what you need: 17 millimeter socket, ratchet. You need your oil plier, oil filter plier. You need your drain bang. Alright, going under. First you want to break it free. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. Okay, I got my socket on there. You want to get maximum leverage. Make sure that's on there flush. You don't want to be stripping this guy. And crank her. Alright, see it's loose? Cool. Now I'm going to put the drain thing underneath. So we can catch all the oil. Try not to spill. Alright, I'm going to hand loosen the rest of it. Spinning it to the left. And here we go. She's a bleeding. So let that drain good. So I jacked it up on the driver's side. So the lowest part of the car is the passenger side, because the engine is on the passenger side. And you want that to be kind of pointing down so that it drains out. If I jacked it up on the passenger side and not the driver's side, all the oil wouldn't have drained out because it would have been elevated on that side. You get me? So we're gonna let that drip dry. And while it's draining, we're also gonna take off this guy with the pliers. Now, if you got big, strong hands, you might be able to grab it and just lefty-loosey. Yep. And she's a free. And you just spin her on off. It's gonna start dripping. And you keep spinning her on off. She's gonna try to fall down and splash on you. All right. Key point is here. You don't want to leave it. That's hot. You don't want to leave a gasket on. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So that's dripping dry still. Can you see it? Once it goes to a drip, you're fine. You can start putting it back together. If you ain't got nothing to do, you can just let it drain all the way out. If you got money to throw away, you can actually go get an extra quart of oil. And while this is open like this, dump the extra quart of oil in the top of the engine, and it'll kind of flush some of the dirt out of the motor. It's a bit of a waste of oil. I never do it, but if you really love your car, that's something that you can do. If you really, really love your car, you can actually put the 5 quarts in there and put the drain plug back in, put the oil filter on, turn the car on, let it run for a second, then drain that out immediately. Let it run for, a couple minutes and drain that out. That's really flushing it. Then put a new 5 quarts of oil in there. That's really cleaning the motor out. It'll cost you twice as much, so instead of spending 33, you'll spend 66, but your car will appreciate it. I don't recommend doing that every time. Maybe if you do 4 oil changes, 1 out of 4 is good enough. All right, she's drip dry. I'm gonna put the plug back in so I'm not dripping. Can you see me? So you want to put this in with your hand. Screw it in with your hand. It should screw all the way down, no problem. Boom. All right. getting this out of here. Now what I'm trying to tell you is you don't want to double gasket it. See this gasket? Make sure that comes off. If that don't come off, you gotta, if that doesn't come off, that means it's stuck right here. If it's stuck right there, you just gotta pluck it off with your finger. If you don't pluck that off, it'll be double gasketed and it'll leak. And if you don't catch that leak, here's your new gasket. You got a little bit of oil on your fingers, just put that around the rim. All right? Just a little bit so this doesn't dry right. Okay. Hey, puppy dog. Hey, puppy. Hey, puppy. Hey, oh, he's a good puppy dog.
Yeah,
good puppy dog.
He's gonna end up in your lap in a minute.
I'll give you a little petties.
Yeah.
All righty.
Right. What's my Jasper?
Take care.
Well, good luck. I'll be fine.
Oh, thank you. All right. And we're screwing this on. Now, you want to use your hand and just find that thread. Nice and easy does it. Righty tighty. No rush. Righty tighty. It shouldn't be any resistance. If there's resistance, just stop. Get the right angle. Okay? See that? It's going on nice and easy. I'm barely turning. That's how yours should go on. Never crank it on. If you're cranking it on, that means you're cross-threading. Once it starts getting tight, you just give her a little squeeze, tighten her, and that's it. That's it, okay? That's all. Now we're gonna tighten up this guy with this socket. Here's the socket. All right, we're on righty tighty. Make sure this guy's flush. Righty tighty. Just snug is good. You don't even gotta grab it by the handle. Going to the right, that's good, okay? You don't wanna strip this guy out. You're in a world of hurt. You have a never-ending drip. Boom. That's it. That's it underneath, guys. So, move the jack stand out of the way. I'm gonna lower this down. Boom, boom. We're coming to the top. We already got this off. And we're dumping these whole contents in, okay? This is 5 quarts. It only takes 4.5, but you know what? We putting the whole 5 in. Okay. Here we go. I don't got a thing. Yes, I don't have a funnel, so we gotta eyeball it. Yeah, I spilled some oil. Sue me. Don't sue me, please. So what you want to do really is have a bottle of brake clean, a can of brake clean laying around. So after you put everything together, you put the lid back on here, you put the dipstick back in, you can spray her down so you don't have drippies. That little spill that I just did is gonna cause some drippies, but you know, it's all good. It's my fiance's car. She ain't gonna say a word. You'll be done having drippies by the time she knows anything. Pour that on in there. I'm dumping her all in there. I poured this with my left hand, by the way. I'm right-handed. All right, that's all in there. We're gonna put the cap back on. Boom, boom, boom. Put the dipstick back in. Boom, boom, boom. And we done. I'm gonna start her up. I'll show you guys how to check the oil. I don't got no napkins on standby. So when we first started, you might get a little bit of rattle tattle because the engine was just dry. No worries. and it stops rattling. See the little maintenance indicator? That's showing me, hey, you gotta change the oil, bucko. Telling me it's 80 miles overdue. The car's naturally at, I think, 5,000 mile increments. How do we reset this? So I got the service displayed. I think I just hold this guy in. Holding. No, that don't do it. Back to the service. Hold this in. 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, everything's blinking now. Okay, I'm gonna press and hold it again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, it's reset. Okay, you just press this guy in. You go to your service. Okay, you press this guy once, hold it in for like 20 seconds. Everything's gonna start blinking. Let it go. Hold it again for like another 20 seconds, and it'll reset. Boom. You're done, son. All right, let's check the level. Give me a napkin. I need a napkin. All right, babe's got some tissues. Shout out to the women because they're prepared for stuff. I'll use this. Okay, pull my dipstick out. So when you first pull your dipstick out, this reading is trash. Okay, you wipe that off. Let me wipe it off. I just dripped on my phone. Wiping off the dipstick. Okay, get it good and dry. Okay, now the dipstick's good and dry. I hope you can see this. Here, I'm gonna pick the phone back up. I'm gonna stick her in there and pull her out right away. The engine is off. Okay, you check the oil with the engine off. Makes you wait about 60 seconds so all the oil drains down to the bottom. Okay, you take your dipstick out, you wipe it off. I already did that. I'm gonna stick it in and pull it out real quick. I'm gonna leave it vertical so you get a true reading. Here we go. Going straight in, straight out. Straight in, straight out. That's your true reading right there. You want your oil to be in between those 2 marks. See the 2 marks on there? You want your oil at least between those 2 marks. Okay? I'm gonna do this again. Take the oil, wipe it off of your dipstick. Okay? And this dipstick isn't as clear as day. They got this orange plastic crap on here. I don't know why. You want your oil to be between these 2 marks. If it's a little past it, cool. If it's way under or under that, that's a problem. You want to fill it up to capacity at this line. Okay? All right. My dipstick's wiped off. I'm going in. Boom. Coming out. Boom. And you look at it right there. That's your true reading. Mine's showing a little over full, but that's okay. I know I got a little extra in there. I got a half a quart extra. This car's got 181,000 miles and it burns oil. All right, I'm done. Under 20 minutes, full oil change. I ain't got to do nothing but put my tools away. Hey, like and subscribe. Peace.